Today we're going to look at the Monios L LED grow light.
Hey everybody, welcome to Yellow Dog Farm.
I ordered this grow light off of Amazon. In fact, I'll pause for a second so I can put the order page up and you can take a look at it. Once again, it's LED, it's 2 feet long, and the reason I got it, I just really don't know much at all about seed starting, and that's really what we're all about here at the farm, is getting our vegetable plants started before the last frost date. So it's early February, and we're going to plan on planting all of our vegetables in early April. So I just bought one grow light this year, and then we'll see if that works out. And if it does, well then we'll buy more. But for the moment, we just got this one, and we'll give it a try. The packaging was really straightforward. It came in a long, skinny Amazon box, and then the light came in this box that you see here inside the Amazon shipping box. And the first thing I would tell you is not to worry. This is really simple and straightforward, and a really great grow light. I read a lot of the ratings on Amazon, and people talked about the light. In fact, here's the light itself. You can see it 2 feet. You can see those LEDs in the tubes there. I read that this cover was floppy and people were worried about it falling out. I don't find that to be the case at all. It's really straightforward. Everything holds together. And I'll show you how I put this together in just a moment. It is a 30 watt, I can't zoom in since I'm standing here next to this little holder that I made for it, but it's 30 watts. And it's rated for 50 to 60 hertz input power. I tested it just briefly before the video and it worked great. So when you get it in the packaging, you'll find that it comes with some daisy chain wires. So a lot of people, I guess, use multiple lights, and maybe that'll be me next year. But you can see it just comes with a light that'll allow you to put, or a cord that'll allow you to go from light to light and have just one controller. And speaking of the controller, it's really easy. It's just got the two pieces, or the two switches there. It goes into the power, and then it plugs into the end of the LED light. So I'll see if I can point that out there so you can see it. Once again, I got it half set up here. So the other piece that you'll notice is that it's got a clip that just clips onto the top of the light here, and then you can put your cord to hang that up whatever height you want. And I've read, back and forth that there's quite a bit. Just put it 2 inches off the plant so they don't get too leggy, etc., etc. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and you can take a look. And man, it's super simple. So I'll just go ahead and get started by putting this hanger clip on, and there's an array there, and you can see in fact, it's going to go so quick it's going to be kind of boring, but it's got the metal clip and then a little loop that you can put the hanging attachment on. They come all bagged up, and I'll hold this up to the camera so you can see it. It's really straightforward. In fact, the hardest part is getting this darn bag open. So it comes, you can see it's got a loop here, right? And then this clip will go on, and then it adjusts by clicking on the loop pieces here, so you'll see me do it on the stand in a moment, but it's really super easy to adjust. No big deal at all, really straightforward. And this holder that I made, it is just old pieces of scrap 2x4, so I just wanted to make sure it would be high enough and I can just raise the light up and down however I want to. So I'm going to go ahead and get this put on the stand here and then clip it to the light, and it's super easy. And the last one that I did when I didn't have the camera running, of course, was no big deal at all. So of course, as soon as I start the camera, it's an issue. So there we go. Now I'm going to take this loop off so that I can get it over the 2x4. See that? I just pull it, no big deal. Take the box down now. And I put it over the stand that we have here and just feed it down through the loop. So just like that. And I'm going to adjust this so that I get the clip about where I want it, right about there. See that? And then I just, oh, it's hard for you to see it there. So then I just take the clip and it's on. So now I can start adjusting it. It's almost like the thing that I'd say is it's like opening the drapes is what it's like. And I'm going to stop right about there so we can decide as this thing goes on and just how high I want it to have it for the lights. And you can see it there. So it's all set and it's ready for me to go grab the plants and put them on here. Okay, so that was pretty darn easy to set up and adjust. I've got the light up about 4 inches up off of the dirt. I don't know that that's very magic. I've seen some people where they just do 2 inches. Some say 4, some say 6. So we'll turn this on and see what we get. Pretty straightforward. I don't know if you can see this switch or not. Try that. It's really easy, just two switches, so I'll go ahead and toggle them. There we go. So it looks like I've got good coverage all the way across. In fact, when I look here, it might be a little much, so it could even be a little tall. But I'll go ahead and try dropping that down and give it a shot. But everything I've read says do this and let it run 12 to 14 hours a day, and Bob's your uncle. So here we go.